All right, so before I get started building my town layout, I wanted to give some credit to the creator of this asset pack that I'm going to start from here. So if you're interested in this one, it seems pretty cool to me. It's free. You can search for this on the asset store and check it out. Anyway, I don't want to mess up the sample maps that they provided, even though I do want to use this as a point of departure. I'm going to, like, in this process, start changing it. And in case I mess it up or, want to have the reference of the original, I'm going to make sure that my first step here is I'm going to have this thing, and I'm going to hit File, Save As. And I'm going to go into my assets, into my scenes directory, and I'm going to call this, like, I don't know, town demo. And so now I have a new scene that is based on this original layout that was pre-assembled by the creator of the asset pack. And I can start messing with it without worrying about, like, ruining it ruining it forever and forcing me to re-import it. So the first step, I think, should be to get our player in here, and that'll kind of help us get an idea of, like, scale and everything like that. So what I'm going to do, let's just work through this process again, I suppose. Well, that doesn't make too much sense. I've already have videos about it, so I'm going to go into my scenes folder. And I know I have the player character set up already in this test level. So I'll show you a little trick you can do in Unity these days. I can drag another scene into this. So it's going to be easiest if we kind of, like, collapse this scene. And let's go ahead and add our test level. And so it just kind of plops down, overlapping with everything else here. And it's got, like, different fog settings and everything that's kind of fighting. But all I really need to do here, so I need to get my player, Shay the player here, and I'm going to drag it into the town demo. And so now Shay exists in this world. And I think that's all I should need from the test level. So I think what I can do here now is right click and hit remove scene, which will get rid of it. I don't want to save it because Shay should stay in that test level in case I need Shay again. And so she's way down there. First step, let's get her. I've identified this, like, little section of the map I want to work within. Something to keep in mind is you might want to, like, if you look at this lighting button here and then this toggle effects button, it might be a good idea to turn the effects and the lighting off while you're working, just to be able to preview stuff in, like, a neutral way and make sure you can see everything, because sometimes, like, fog and everything can block your view. And I'm going to move Shay into this area. She's, like, underground. I'll get her up on the floor. And, we could use the different perspective views to get an idea of if Shay's on the floor. I can press F to focus the camera. Let's look down this camera view. So I think she's still hovering above the ground a little, so I'm going to move down to about there. And then I'm going to click this to leave the perspective mode, or leave the orthographic mode, and go back to perspective, where it's kind of the normal way you want to edit. And I guess I'll just run the game and make sure it's working. Make sure my setup carried through as I would have expected it to. And there's definitely, oh no, okay, good. I thought we were just left with that black screen. That wouldn't have been a good sign. Cool, it's working. So that's step one. I'm going to go ahead and save this because that's a good chunk of progress.